4-point zone. Oh, and both blue dispensers. Half the blue dispenser, all of the blue dispenser. Coming out, see, they get the final dispenser. Something I really like about IQ is that they swap drivers, giving it a try. Angling themselves to try to get the most points in the 4- and 3-point categories. And lining up for expansion. And they get it. Oh, last minute disc funneling in. Can they do expansion in 2 seconds? Still a great match.
Moving over to field 3. On this field, we have 2 really colorful robots. Lots of different variation on them. We have 7983C and then 95979D. Where are you guys from? We have one team from Chickamauga, Georgia, and then another team they're from Forsyth. Lots of teams from Forsyth. Still have a little bit of extra time. Drivers are ready. Our head ref's ready. We're ready to start qualification 36 in 3, 2, 1, go. See a little bit of a different spinning design coming from the 95979D robot. They actually use a big wheel on the side of their robot to spin out the purple wheel. Meanwhile, their partners dispensing the purple into their robot. Looks like this might not have fell perfectly flat, so we'll see if they can get around that. 7983C managing to shoot. Seems that their discs have gotten jammed, but they managed to shoot anyways. Their partners making sure all of the remaining dispensers are cleared out. Now these robots are going to line up for expansion. We see expansion in the 4-point zone with 10 seconds left. Maximizing points with a puncher on the front of their robot. That's the match.
Qualification 37 has teams 51190A and team 31811B. By this time, we know pretty much where most teams are. You guys, yeah. Take a wild guess. I would say Forsyth, but I know these guys. Harris County TSA right on their shirt. Love seeing TSA. Really encourage you guys to join. And I'm not just saying that because I'm in it, but really TSA has changed my life. It's given me so many different opportunities, such as this one today, getting inspired by robotics, STEM, everything like that. You have no idea what TSA is, even though I've seen you at conferences in my 7 years of being in TSA? Well, I'm so glad that you asked. TSA, or Technology Student Association, is a STEM-based CTSO centered around competitive events and building leadership skills. Even if you may not be entirely into STEM, there's something for everyone, using different artistic skills and so much more. It's not just an engineering club, and why I say STEM, broader topics, something for everyone, connecting it to the real world can really help you figure out, even though you guys may be a little young, figure out what you want to do eventually. Because before you know it, you'll be graduating in less than 100 days. Don't cry. Graduation is a good thing. CTSO, which also this guy wearing a lot of TSA merch doesn't know. CTSO being Career Technical Student Organizations centered around student leadership. All right, drivers ready, head ref ready. All right, match starting in 3, 2, 1, go. See both of them going towards the purple dispenser first. Something I noticed a lot. I wonder if that's some kind of strategy or what's going on there. It does seem to be the most time consuming though, so could be a potential reason why. Taking those discs from the purple dispenser right into the scoring zone, while the other team pushes the yellow dispenser out. And blue dispenser, funneling straight into it. With their clear pieces up front, you just see them all fall right into a line. Driver swap. Let's see. We have 2 more dispensers left. 20 seconds. Can they get them? Yes, they can get one of them. See if we can get the second purple dispenser. Oh, we're going to shoot first. You know, another great idea. Love seeing the different ways you can approach a match. And that's match.
You know, my dad likes to play golf with a few people, even though he's pretty bad at it. He's actually here. He plays a big part in this tournament, so can we get a round of applause for Dr. Schmidt? Anyways, he always brings an extra pair of socks whenever he goes to play golf, and I always ask him, "Why do you bring an extra pair of socks, Dad?" And he looks at me and he says, "In case I get a hole in one." Finally got some laughs from one of my jokes, so. Anyways, on this field we have 28134M and 36884A. We're ready to go. Starting qual 38 in 3, 2, 1, go. We have these robots moving straight to the dispensers. Clearing the dispensers is one of the most important things in this game, because you have to be able to have the dish to shoot, and they count for points just clearing them out. You're going to see one of the robots trying to shoot, but it seems that they got jammed. 28134M was trying to shoot. Meanwhile, their partners, 36884A, doing lots of shooting, going into the 3-point zones. We're going to try and get the other side purple dispenser while their partner tries to unload the blue dispenser. Only dispenser left on the field now is the yellow dispenser. 28134M still having problem with jamming in their shooter. Their partner's going to do some shooting. They went a little bit short, but still made it into the 2-point zone. We're going to see one expansion from this match, but I'm not sure if that was in time.
So I just heard that one of these teams says they're nervous. Can we give some cheer and some support for them so they won't be nervous? You guys can do it. Here at qualification match 39, we have team 7983A and team 78X. Before they were talking about strategy, where to shoot from, different things that I love to see. Communication, teamwork, all the good stuff. You guys are going to do great. Y'all, even support. Drivers ready. Header ready. Right. Match starting in 3, 2, 1, go. See, going straight for the yellow dispenser, getting those out. Next, going for the purple on both sides. Clearing them out, and both purple dispensers, only the 2 dispensers remaining. 1 dispenser, all dispensers are cleared. Shooting point into the point zones now. They're able to get it undone. These robots both have very similar designs, having 2 puncher, one having 2 punchers and one having a single puncher. 25 seconds left. Just a little bit of jamming, nothing they can't handle. Oh, looks like we have some pieces on the field. 10 seconds remaining, lining up for expansion. Oh, and we got it 1. Can we get 2? 5 seconds. We got, oh, almost. Yeah, we got 2. Nothing to be worried about, guys.
Moving over to field 1. You know, I love robotics. My parents actually say that I have an addiction. I've been doing it for about 9 years. So I started in elementary school doing VEX IQ, then I did through middle school, and I started VRC in high school. So I'm so excited to see so many younger people from middle school competing today. I encourage you guys all to keep doing robotics and try and do it on the high school level too. On this field, we have 341A and 1102AA. Going to be waiting on a dispute that happened on the previous match. The ref is probably explaining a clarification in the rules to those teams.
Carson, do you think you can name all of your VEX games from the past 9 years?
I don't remember what the first one was called. I don't remember what the second one was called either. But then I competed in bank shot, crossover, ringmaster, next level, squared away, change up, tipping point, and then spin up this year.
Wow. Almost one of them. I feel like you've been around for longer than some advisors.
But I'm only a sophomore.
Okay. Just throw that out there.
No, it's truly taught me a lot. I've gotten a lot of cool experiences from Vex, especially at Vex Worlds and at Vex State. Lots of these teams are going to be going to Vex Worlds this year, which is in Texas. We're ready to start this match. Making sure that everyone has their driver team pins on that you can find in your bag. That way we keep down here organized. Drivers are ready. Head refs ready. We're ready to start qualification 40 in 3, 2, 1, go. One robot going straight for the yellow dispenser. They're going to bounce those dishes back and forth until they get them to fall. You can see that pusher slowly shifting into their robot. Their partners, 1102AA, are going to dispense the purple dispenser. Some of those just falling through the cracks, so they're trying to make sure they get a little bit closer. 341A is going to do some shooting. Got lots of discs in all three zones. And then they're going to go over to the purple dispenser, trying to line up their spinners so they can spin that purple dispenser very fast. For those of you who don't know, the purple dispenser is compound geared for torque, so it's the spinner spins very fast, but the actual things that releases the dish spin very slow, making it harder for those teams to do that fast. So lots of teams have really fast spinners to do that with. See an expansion that comes out at the end, but I'm not sure if that was in time.
Qualification match 41 has team 5203R and team 12954H. Love to see that. Again, with the thematic robots, having a having a white and green robot, and then a blue, gray, and orange robot. Right,
Brooke seems a little tired with their colors today.
I didn't pass kindergarten. All right, match starting in 3, 2, 1, go. I did pass kindergarten. Maybe not the colors unit, but I got there. Let's see, teams going for the yellow and purple dispenser. Can they get it out? Yes, they can. Starting going for shooting. Oh, actually, no, dispenser. Teams can line up to look like they're doing something else. They just go and do something else. Well, it looks like they may be shooting, but then they go into a dispenser. Really keeping me on my toes over here. See one dispenser left. Looks like some jamming issues from 1295-4H. But 5203R going in, dumping their disc into their spinner to launch them over. Oh, and we have an expansion into the blue scoring zone. And that's the match.
Moving over to qual 42, we have 4598-2B and 340A. Do you guys think you're going to qualify for Worlds today? We have yeses from both those teams. I like the confidence a lot. Gonna wait on our head ref. And we have that support from the white hoodies in the audience. Head ref's now over. Drivers are ready. Head ref's ready. Ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go. Gonna see both robots going straight to the center of the area so that they can head to their different dispensers. 45982B is gonna start with the purple dispenser, having a little bit of trouble getting into the robot. Managed to get one in there. Meanwhile, their partners, 340A also going to dispense their purple dispenser. Already dispensed their blue dispenser and knocked out the yellow. You're going to see some shooting coming from one of the robots, falling in the 2 and 3 point zones. Having a little bit of trouble with the purple dispenser, but 340A managed trying to get it spinning. Their partners are going to head over to expand. Not enough time.
Qualification match 43. We have team 90098 and team 9007K. Lots of zeros. And of course, I am a little tired with high school state being yesterday, working on that all week long. But it's okay. I got a good night's sleep last night. Haven't one tonight, hopefully. Head rest over here. What? I did go to a basketball game supporting Georgia TSA. Yeah. Go TSA. All right. Yes, it's very important to make sure that you have your drive pins on so we know you're supposed to be here. Teams ready? Match starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Off to a great start, both going for a dispenser. See, yellow dispenser and blue dispenser cleared. Purple dispenser going fast. Spinning, as Carson was talking about that torque, trying to get those discs out as quickly as possible. Both purple dispensers out. Now all we have left is one blue. And we got some going on. So for some of you who may not know, there is 2 buzzards during it. The 35-second buzzer being a optional swap and a 25-second being a mandatory swap. Getting lots of disc in there. Oh, we have an expansion. Can they fit it over into the score zone? And they can. Disc all over. Other expansion. Yes, they can. Aw. But it's okay. They still had plenty of disc. And that is the match.
Moving over to field 2 for qualification 44. For those of you that don't know, these teams are randomly paired together so that they can try and score the highest score in the matches. These teams were talking a lot before the match about strategy, which is super important considering they've never competed with each other before, and that was really cool to see. In this match, we have 51190B and 341E. Looks like 341E has a flywheel design with a tray so that they can dispense directly into the robot and shoot. Their partners with a few different mechanisms to dispense as well. Looks like they have a spinner for their purple dispenser and a lift for the other dispensers. Lots of variation in the designs we see today. Head ref is heading over. We're going to make sure drivers are ready. Drivers are ready. Head ref's ready. We're ready to start qualification 44 in 3, 2, 1, go. We see 341E quickly dispensing the yellow dispenser into their robot. They're going to go ahead and shoot straight away. Most of those discs landing in the 1 point zone. Their partners, 51190B, pushing a few discs into the 2 point zones that they unloaded from the purple dispenser. 341E once again unloading those dispensers very fast, getting both the blue and purple. You're going to be shooting lots of discs, but they're going to scatter across all the different zones. We have discs in the 2, 3, 4, and 1 point zone. But we're going to be close to a clear field here in this match. Looks like we have 3 discs on the ground, but most of the other discs are going to end up in the scoring zones. Very nice shooting from 341E with an expansion that ended up out of the field, and they're not going to be able to pull that back in.
Qualification match 45 with team 7983B and 8135B. Both B teams. You guys ready? You ready to win? Oh, you're not confident? You guys got this. Everybody wins. That is right. With the gift of knowledge. The gift of teamwork, leadership skills, communication, all great stuff. 30 seconds ahead. Wow. You guys are doing great. We're getting near the midpoint of matches. Ready? Drivers ready? Head driver ready? Match turning in 3, 2, 1, go. Love to see. Already going. Let's hope their expansion doesn't come out. Both going for the purple roller. See, and then trying to shoot, having a little issue, making sure they don't get jammed. Both teams going, one team going for Spencer, the other shooting him out. Wow, that is very quickly. He's typically for quick shooting, we see the double punchers, but that being a single. And I love just the different colored pieces, all just thrown together. It looks very artistic. Oh, and we have an expansion. Can they get it over? Yes, they can. When I say get it over, because there is a thin piece that can stop even a little bit, and so I have to really force it over. And that's match.
Moving over to field 1 for qualification 46. Only 2 of these teams are going to end up leaving with the tournament champion award, but we do have lots of other awards. There's judged awards, so make sure that you guys get to the judging table so that you can get judged for those other awards. Most of those which are also world qualifying awards. So it's very important that you get that done. In case you don't know, all these teams submit notebooks prior to the tournament or at the tournament, and then the judges judge the notebooks, and the notebooks go through the design process on how they built and designed and coded their robots. At qual 51, we're going to break for lunch. Very close to that point. Drivers on this field are ready. Headrest ready. Ready to start the match in 3, 2, 1, go. We again have 2 teams from Chattanooga Valley. One of these teams is going to quickly unload the blue. Now going to unload the red or purple.
And I don't know my colors.
I'm also very tired, but we see 51190C shooting very accurately into the 3-point zone, a few going into the 4-point zone. Already all of the dispensers are cleared, and we still have 25 seconds left in the match. Very impressive clearing from these 2 teams. Quick expansion into the 4-point zone. No problems with that. Their partners are just going to scoop up some dish to make sure they maximize their points. Rankings are based off of how much they score in the qualification matches, and that's important for finals. That's the match.
Moving on to qualification 47, we have team 340C and 6174C. Love this support. Yeah. Yeah. You guys are amazing. Are you guys excited for lunch? Yeah. Like we have some very hungry people here. Vex tournament is certainly taking most of my energy. All right, drivers ready? Ready? All right, match starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Seeing both teams having mostly unique designs in comparison to the other robots. Those discs firing straight into being able to score in a puncher robot. Landing in the different point values, both of them going for purple, now blue. 35 seconds left on the clock. So having a little bit of jamming issues, but even if there is jams, there's many other ways to score during this match. Only one dispenser left, or it seems as they're lining up for expansion. This really requires quick thinking, seeing which points are filled with the most discs to try to maximize your expansion. Can they get it back into the field? Maneuvering. Good match.
Moving over to field 3 for qualification 48. We have 28134A and 13789X. I really like the look of the 13789X team. It's very synchronized colors, the blue, white, and gray. Their partners have a very colorful approach, also very nice looking. Both these robots look like they have shooters, so I'm prepared for an interesting match here. Drivers are ready. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. We're going to start off with a quick dispense of the yellow straight into the robot. And while their partner is 28134A, dispensing disc into the purple dispenser. Quite a bit of discs just went into the 4-point zone, with one going in the 1-point zone and one going into the 3-point zone. But very nice shooting overall from 13789X. Their partner is also going to shoot lots of discs in the 4-point zone. There's a very high number of discs into the highest point zone. Quite an impressive match from these two teams. This is a very quick field clear. Going to have barely any discs left on the field with a ton of discs in the 4-point zone. Plenty of time for this expansion. A very, very, very nice match from these two teams. Definitely one of the highest scoring we've seen today. It's very challenging to get those shooters to consistently go into the 4-point zone, so that was very impressive from both these teams.
Moving on to qualification 49, we have teams 28134C and team 3053A. I love all of your little shirts and hoodies. Most of them have gears, which is really cute, robotics. You guys think you're going to win today? Go to Worlds? Come on, you got to be confident. Confidence is half of the battle. Oh. Team's yelling for you to say yes. Texas is really interesting. Going last year for the first time ever being to Worlds and to Texas, really just an interesting experience. Lots of cowboy hats, cowboy boots, lots of yeehaws. Can I get a yeehaw? Here comes our head ref.
Quick reminder, as mentioned before, to make sure you go to the judging tables. Those can be found in the cafeteria. You just have to walk up with your robot and your team, and you'll be able to get judged.
Okay. Drivers ready, ref ready. Match going 3, 2, 1, go. Head ref just informed me his score is 234 about on the field down there, but our scorekeeper saying we had a score of 240 on this field earlier. Good stuff, guys. See, going for both the purple dispenser, then blue. All of those just fitting nicely in the robot to push the yellow one out. They're filing in and they're going to shoot. Both of these robots having a similar strategy, purple then blue, funneling in to shoot in the 3 and 4. Oh, they're lined directly up with the green, so their discs are shooting right back out for them. Oh, this one is helping them bouncing into the 4-point. We have an expansion from 28134C in the 4-point area. Let's see, can we get a second one in the last 10 seconds? Majority being in the 4 and 1-point area. 2.
Moving over to field 2 for qualification 50. We have this match and one more match before lunch. On this field, we have 5203R, Raptor, and 45982A. Speaking of Raptor, who does a dinosaur call when they're getting robbed? The Triceratops. I got a few fake laughters in the audience. I appreciate that.
I think it's so cute seeing Carson support his little brother, Nathan, on 5203R. Just so cute. You guys like supporting each other.
On the field, we have a green and white robot and then a gray and white robot. We're going to see how they pair together. We're ready to go. Qualification 50 starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Green and white robot going to go straight for the yellow dispenser. Going to use multiple mechanisms to try and squeeze those discs into the tray. Meanwhile, their partner's going to go ahead and shoot. 5203R shooting lots of discs into the 3 and 4-point zone. One landing in the side where expansion is, which actually does not count for points. A recent rule update that's happened for Vex is they are allowed now to use certain legal plastic, which allows them to minimize friction coming off of their pieces. Very nice shooting from 5203R. Their partner also doing some shooting. We have lots of discs in the 3 and 4-point zone. You're going to see some spinning from 5203R as they have lots of time and they already cleared the field. No expansions this match.
Qualification 51, the last match before lunch. Team support, love that. We got teams 12954H and team 7983C. On the schedule, it says we are supposed to resume after lunch at 12:30. And so just keep an eye on the clock. Keep your ears out for announcements. Comes our head ref. Starting the match early to get to lunch. Okay, drivers ready? Last minute strategy. Drivers ready? No? All right. Drivers ready? Thumbs up. Ready? Right, match turn. 3, 2, 1, go. Already setting off right to those purple dispensers. Wish I could say I was surprised, but seeing teams have most similar strategies, I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to say the blue one will be next after this purple one. And look at that, going for the blue dispenser. I'm going to say push the yellow to shoot right in. Quickly funneling those discs right into the 1 and 4-point scoring zones. Last dispenser. Looks like they have a slight jam. Little maneuvering, get that unjammed. Lining up for some expansion, seeing where they need to go to get the most amount of points available. Second expansion over in here. Looks like we're going to have both of them in the blue zone. And that's the match. Time for lunch.